Hey guys, it's Melissa. Today I just wanted to share my story about why I got started as a Beachbody coach and why I'm continuing to make this my career, my full-time job. About 2 years ago, I got certified to be a spinning instructor, and I absolutely loved it. It was my dream job. I was spinning like 5 to 7 times a week. I could bring my daughter with me, drop her off at the daycare. It was just the perfect setup. Obviously, I wasn't making that much money. If you've ever worked at a YMCA, you know they don't really pay a whole bunch, but I loved it and I enjoyed it, and I knew that I was going to do something fitness oriented from then on. I went to school to be a teacher. I did substitute for a couple months after graduating, and it stressed me out. So I was in spinning, or exercise is always obviously a stress reliever. So I was like, why would I why would I make myself miserable and, just come home stressed out, not want to pay attention to my kids, when I could be happy and, have a job that is stress relieving. So I did that for about 6 months, and then my husband got transferred to Atlanta. During that time, my daughter had really bad separation anxiety, and I couldn't put her in the gym, daycare. She'd call me out 5 minutes later. So my hopes of transferring were not going to happen with that. So I had reached out to my friend, Stephanie Chico, and, asked her what she was doing as a stay-at-home mom. And she told me it was something fitness-oriented. And I was like, yep, sign me up. I don't even care what it is, really. I think I was one of the random people that actually signed up that night. And, they told me that there was a money-back guarantee. So there was, it really wasn't much of a hassle if I didn't like it. So I said, you know what, I'm going to try it. And it's been 1.5 years now, and I love it. I went to Summit last year. I'm looking forward to going back this year. I had a financial goal that I wanted to make each week, and I've already surpassed that. So, it was just nice to be able to help out and pay off debt and pay off credit cards and stuff like that. So, as much as I knew I wanted to do fitness stuff, a little bit of it was a financial, I wanted to help my family. I didn't want to feel guilty about going shopping and buying a new pair of jeans or something like that. So, yes, I love helping people. Yes, I love the financial, freedom that it brings. But, so why wouldn't I stop now that I'm at my goal? Well, I kind of delayed actually making this video because I feel like I was still trying to figure out why. And it's kind of all come together in the last month or so. My husband has been super duper stressed out at work. He loves his job. He's good at it. It's not what he went to school for. As everybody knows, you rarely actually, get a job in what you went to school for. But he's great at it. But he works a lot of hours. He'll come home and he gets on his computer. And I just feel like our nights have kind of turned into us sitting in front of our computer, and part of that's my fault, and I try to wake up more early in the morning, but if he's on his computer, what am I going to do? So I get on my computer, and it kind of works out for this business that it happens to be at night, but I don't want that to be our life forever. So if he wasn't in front of his computer, I wouldn't be in front of mine. So my husband is extremely talented. I have a lot of faith in him, and I'd like to be able to have a secure fund where he would be able, not necessarily to bring him home, because honestly he works from home now and he kind of drives me crazy, so I don't really want him to stay home with me all the time, but I'd love for him to be able to do his own thing. He went to school to be an entrepreneur, and he's got a ton of business ideas in his head, and he literally just doesn't have time to put it into action, or we don't have the funds right now to, for him to be able to open up his own business. So I believe that is my why. That is why I want to stay in this business, that's what drives me, I guess. I'm thinking about our future, and I don't want our future to always be working 24/7 on the computer. I want him to do something that, is his. And if I could give him that, and he lets me stay home from work, so, or he lets me stay home and be with my babies, and I'd love to be able to give that back to him and let him do what he wants to do. Another part of it kind of goes into financial reasons. It's just in us moving around a lot. I mean, I'm only 26 years old, so I know I still have a lot of time. I'm silly to think that I'd be in my dream home by now, but eventually I want to have that place where we can settle down, and that's going to be our home. I can actually put wood floors in, or things that, I'm not going to invest in all of the places that we've lived now, our apartments, our condos, townhouses, because they're not ours. So I'd really love to be able to make a home and be able to help my husband financially be able to do what he wants to do, and all the while doing what I love. So it's, it's a win-win situation. I feel like being a Beachbody coach and just helping people gives me my own identity. Like, yes, I'm a mom, I'm a stay-at-home wife, but there's a lot more to me, and I feel like this has really brought that out in me. And I truly enjoy what I do, and I don't know why I would ever stop. So I'm never going to give up. All right. I look forward to hearing all your guys' stories too. Bye.